Welcome to Stephen Lawson from Pangera and Reptile Systems SA. He's the sponsor of this build. He's going to be helping me in enclosure with the Reptile Systems light. We're going to be using a Eco Halogen T5 unit that you can put into your mold. Oh, yeah, it's the Eco T5 unit with the UVI, all the components and everything that we can daisy chain and link up different lights if we need to. Very nice. Or we can extend it with the daisy chain if you want an extension cable, extended cable. So yeah, it's very nice. It comes with all clips and clamps and everything you need to set up the unit. You'll see us doing it a bit later. And then we will be using the Eco Halogen as well. And that's the new nice 3-piece unit that we get.
It's the bulb, man.
I know.
Yeah.
I keep the thing on.
Yeah.
So that we go there. Just pull them out. So, yeah. Just one thing, guys, before you pop the bulb in with a new unit, it's a little bit gritty from the porcelain side, so I reckon just do a test run. And this one went in quite nicely.
Yeah.
So, and very nice,
waterproof.
Yeah, well, splash proof.
Splash proof.
You got your air vents as well to dissipate your heat at the top, and there's 8 holes.
Tell me, Andy, why is this basking spot superior to other basking spots?
Well, it's the glass. Look at the quality, the thickness. It's not, especially for your paludariums,
yeah,
and your bioactive, that you got misters and things like that. Your thin glass, a little bit of water gets onto it, they just pop with most of the time.
So the advantages of the halogen over the incandescent?
Oh yes, there's definitely I found definitely a difference, especially the color that they give off.
Okay.
It's a nicer yellow, more like your sun, yes, where the other one's not quite. And I just find the heat also so much better. I've just found them, I've been using actually halogens for many years.
For me, it's the lifespan. The incandescent spots once a month. They're spending 300 Rand a pop, whereas the halogen lasts a hell of a lot longer.
Yeah, they do. That's what I love about them. They also, I've had some halogens lasting me 10 years.
Wow, okay, that's a long time.
So
good value for money.
It is, and that's the beauty with the Reptile Systems. Now, this is 100 watts. If you buy 25 watts and you upgrade your enclosure, you don't have to buy the whole light over. You just buy the little pole. It's really nice. So just keep don't touch the bulb itself. Let's get it the other side. I grab it by the wires. There is a foam.
Let me get that.
There.
Put it.
Yeah.
Keep it in the foam, yeah.
Yeah.
Push it this side, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me help you, Andy.
Got it there. Yeah. So basically what I'll do is I'll have it like that, because we don't want any oil or anything, grease, that type of stuff. And you just pop it in. And now you can take off that there. So that's your little pull there. And of course you'll just screw it in. But the beauty also, if you actually can get in there, you can actually see how the glass is. It's not a clear, so it also helps the spread. And inside you've also got basically that to help project, and the aluminium, so you're projecting it down, and you don't need a hood because of it with the aluminium. You know, you can have it straight in a wooden enclosure with one of your units like this that you get. Very nice units. Also can take up to a 200 volt. And yeah, just grab that one there, Steve. As you can see, it will tilt. You can get your angle, and over here so you can swivel it at the top to get the exact angle you'd like. And that's the nice thing with them as well. It doesn't have to be directly. You can angle your basking light, your eco halogens. So it helps a lot in certain situations depending on your enclosure and everything. And these are also really nice for the LED spots, so you can bring both to the exact same spot on your basking spot to brighten it up, to bring those lumens that we are looking to make them nice, to attract your Beardie to your basking spot. You know, they're attracted by that light. The brighter it is, as we are learning, the more lux, the better, because what we see inside is totally different to what's outside and the lighting. So that's why these days we are using not just a straightforward basking light and a UV light. We're using an LED spotlight plus a grow light, and to brighten up the enclosure to get that lux that they would like for their vision and everything, and it just makes a big difference in them in the end. So yeah, we're going to start on this Exotero. We're going to start mixing up. I'm going to start putting in soil and some topsoil with some cocoa peat and some clay sand, or you can use some dune sand as well, or your Australian outback sand, whatever the color theme you would like to go for. You know, we can start using. So for now, we will just
got a knife handy. I got a clean color.
I'm used to doing it. No, so nice and moist. Got some nice and your sphagnum moss from Cultura I use, but it's a Chilean. You don't want just any brand, you know. Your Chilean or your New Zealand sphagnum moss, that's what we're looking for. You know, it will hold the water and hold moisture, what we are looking for, where I find the local one just doesn't. I guess it's from our hot conditions that it just grows so fast that it doesn't.
Yeah, look, the only sphagnums you get are from Chile and New Zealand that are available. You can't get the New Zealand one in this country.
Yeah.
So it's just the Chilean one.
Yeah. I have seen it with one or two guys, but
I've never seen it.
When you have it was ridiculously expensive as well. Yeah. What they wanted. So now I'm just going to add in some little.
The cocoa peat.
Yeah, that's the cocoa peat. And some more. I'll add in some. Yeah. Want a nice mixture.
What is the ratio of topsoil to cocoa peat?
I do a 50-50 generally of your cocoa peat to topsoil, and then I like doing that, and then I'll add in some of the clay sand as well. I don't like too much of the clay sand.
Yeah.
You know, I prefer it more realistic in a way. Well, sometimes when it's too sandy, and then especially if you've got glass runners, you know, it gets into the runners, and you've got this where you don't really get that with this mix, you know. And so yeah, we're gonna grab the topsoil. Steve here, do you mind borrowing your knife? Yeah. So here I'll just
want some help there.
Yeah, if you don't mind. And not all of it, we'll just
enough.
A little bit more. There we go. We're done with that. Let's get it up the way. And yeah.
Mix it up, huh?
Start, yeah, just don't want those. So now I'll mix it up. Normally I'll wet my sphagnum moss, but because of we've had so much rain, so everything's nice and wet already. So I'm just gonna, while Stephen mixes, I'm gonna throw in. And the beauty of your sphagnum moss, it creates those air pockets for the cleanup crew and your other insects, and so they can create homes for themselves. See, and as you can see, it's still got that play sandy. You can see the play sand still through it. So you still got that nice sandiness in a way, but not too. Yeah. Well, I'm going to be also, we're going to add in some plants now and some more deco. And while Stephen's throwing in, I'm just throwing in some soup, if you can see, some superworms and derby roaches there, and we'll also throw that in there. They can find a place to go. And then we'll add in some springtails, earthworms and isopods. Here I've got, well, this I want to put here where I'm going to have all my plants. That's all earthworms, and also some other isopods over here. And some more. And the springtails, the little guys. And yeah, well, with the springtails will move a bit, the rest will move nicely, ideally. Now we put that down. You want some nice pieces of bark as well that we put into the soil. And also what I like adding in every now and again is some of your pieces of your palm for the insects. So yeah, we'll add in top some up, but let's get some plant succulents and some grasses going here. They've got it all different. We'll pick some out and put some in, and I'll get some. I've got some more plants I just want to grab out the garden. Some elephant bush, and where's that one that I had growing? Got some nice roots at last. Gonna put that there, and we'll add some succulents around. So we've got some nice speckboom. And we can have some grass growing for the guys. Gonna take them out. There we go. Break the roots, break the extra soils. And now we can add in some over here, over there. I think we'll just do it up a bit more. I will definitely add in some more soil. If you guys don't know what an isopod is, there you go, that's an isopod. When I was a kid, we used to call them roly-polies. That's a nice level, they're nice for the hard for them, on the warm side. To go in, so yeah, and cork bark hide. Place that in there. That's perfect. Yeah.
Let's level this a little bit. And
Yeah.
So get the initial level right for the beardies, huh?
Yeah.
They eat it, eh?
And this is your
polka dot.
Polka dot, correct? You get it in you get the pink, and you also get a white polka dot. So, and all the plants I'm putting in at the moment are all edible, and we'll add in some nice color.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, the sun, we got hit by the sun with the heat wave recently, so yeah, some of the basil is a little bit. Also, break the roots out so it can spread. And I'm gonna put that right here so they can bask and nibble on it. I want it to grow nice and high too. I can put that there. I'll put another one in the corner. Have it growing in, and it gives it a nice smell. Brings a nice freshness. You can also plant mint, and that's all for them to nibble on and to keep it smelling nice and fresh. This is one thing I've noticed. You can put it in, and within a day, 2 days, it's gone.
What do you mean they eat that?
Yeah.
What this?
The hawthorn.
Really?
Well, all of it. There's the elephant bush as well.
Wow, okay.
That they eat. They demolish them. It's insane.
Yeah.
And
so the Reptile Systems lighting comes from a company in France, and all the light bulbs are manufactured in Germany.
Yeah.
Up to the highest standards. And they come in different zones for the different reptiles.
Yeah, your Ferguson, that's all stated. And that's the nice thing with Reptile Systems. It's showing you and how much UVI each one is and the zones. And it will show you with the reflector out, then your reflector in low output, and then your reflector in high output.
So you get the exact,
and your measurements.
The exact UVI per distance. So there's no guesswork. This is for a bearded dragon. It's a zone 3.
Yeah.
We're gonna get
that's your orange. Everything in your orange is your bearded dragon. Yeah. So you know. So even if you might not be using a zone 3 light, depending on the size of your enclosure,
the distance,
you're using your distance. So you can be using a zone 4 light, but getting your 4 to 6% UVI that they thrive on.
The UVI for bearded dragon runs from 2.9 to 7.4.
Yes, 7.4.
And that's what you're looking for, that range.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, in fact, your Ferguson zones have been really made safe. Yeah. So they can take more than that generally, but we rather stick to the basics as we've got it, because it's easily, and that way, you know, there's no chance of harming the animal in any way, you know, especially if you're using like another make. You don't know the quality of them and everything. So that's the actual unit. It comes in high output
reflector. This reflector you can take out, turn upside down, or take it out.
Got your little tab here, so you'll just pull that back, and as you can see, it's just, and as that side, it's telling you low output.
Yeah.
Or without it in, as you've got your 3 different modes.
Here's the UVB bulb, which clips in very easily. You just twist it. There you go. Okay.
So ideally what I'm going to do right now, I'm flipping my lid over. So I want it on the inside. And I just got some longer screws and nuts. And so I'll wash if I want. But right now I'm not going to use a washer, don't need one. Get it out the way. Just double check I've got the right side, and I want it round about here. So just double check, just that side there. So I'll put that there and that. So around about there and there in line. I will just move them back. And long screwdriver, or shall I just do? I don't make a hole. I don't actually break the wire. I just find a screwdriver. I did it and it went so quickly. No,
you want a knife then?
No, I don't want to cut it. Because then I can always push the mesh back if I want to ever move.
Right now?
There we go. Aha. What? Didn't screw it in. Twist it to the snap.
On off again.
No,
is it
it's on.
Okay.
I just plugged in.
Perfect.
The other light there. And there's an Eco Halogen, that's a 75 watt. So we'll be swapping that one out.
For the 100, eh?
For the 100. Thank you. Just make sure that's nice and tight. So if we have to unscrew it, we don't unscrew just the base. So.
Gonna have to unplug something.
Yeah, for now I will.
Should we measure the UVI?
Yeah, let's see.
So this is a Solimeter 6.5, measures the UVI from
output,
the bulb or the sun. So let's have a look here. So we've got, that's 14, which is very strong.
Strong,
way too strong.
Way strong.
But what's the zone for the bearded dragon? What's the numbers?
Between, well, we can
what's it on the box there? What does it say?
Up to 7.
2.4 to 7.4. So
yeah,
you can see there that's way too strong for.
So we'll have to change the.
If you go down here, that's probably.
That's beautiful.
That's like your highest you want to be, and then you can go all the way down. So that's great. But anything higher is a bit too dangerous for the Beardie.
Beardie, yeah. So actually, maybe it would be better actually on the outside, but.
So yeah, exactly. Then that would be better on the outside.
Outside, yeah.
Absolutely. So let's do it.
Yeah, that will definitely.
This is why it's good
having a
UV. Not everybody can have the meters are very expensive, but on the box it will tell you the exact distances.
Yeah,
which is nice. So this will say at 20 centimeters it's not safe. 30 centimeters not safe. So you need 40 centimeters or more.
Yeah,
for it to be safe.
Safe. Yeah. Just get that. That's really got it.
Oh. But yeah, you can see here. That was like that's 20 centimeters. You can see it's not safe from the. So now it's on the outside.
Outside.
The mesh takes about 30%, and now we'll see the reading. Perfect.
Oh wow,
6.
That's what I like.
So if the Beardie's past here, it's absolutely perfect. It's below the 7.4, above the 2.4. So perfect UVI range for the bearded dragon.
We're going to
and even
pop.
Yeah, so maybe below. Yeah. down to, so they're still getting good UV readings all the way at the bottom.
All the way down.
So they can adjust the UV, what they're getting by their basking height.
The beauty of it.
And then I brought my temperature gauge as well. You can just
well, it's just turned on.
It'll take a while to heat up.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna.
Okay. And I see you've put the slate
here,
which absorbs the heat as well. And just like in nature, that they'll bask on hot rocks.
Correct. And then you're getting your infrared C. That's where they actually get the infrared C from, is from the bark, rocks and everything from the sun.
I don't know about IRC, and the IRA and IRB.
Yeah, the IRA, IRB you're getting from the light, but then they actually get that from the rock. And while we also have to be very, very careful with your basking spots and that, they can't feel the heat underneath their bodies.
That's why they can burn themselves.
They can actually burn themselves. That's why we don't use heat mats and heat rocks.
Yes.
They burn the intestines and everything like that. So, that's why we want to always double check everything, and, yes, we're using it. Like Steven's got that nice little meter. Then you also get what we're using now is your power density, and that's reading the radiation. So it's not just where a lot of times you can get, like there it's 30 degrees already. So we're looking at 43. That's the temperature I personally like. Well, I've noticed with the normal scale, where 41 with the leather back I've found really good. But yeah, just remember it can take up to an hour to actually, that's why you'll always even see the guys talking about a burn-in on the basking lights, even as well, where we do a burning on the UV, we do a burn in before we do any tests for at least an hour, so it's fully warmed and your surfaces have also been warmed up. And I'm going to pull out red, because he's my inspector. He gets very upset if he doesn't. This is my playpen for my beardies, and I have a dry mix. I just threw in some more, but I've got duckweed, I've got rose petals I throw in. This is some mulberry, then I put in some nasturtiums and some hibiscus. All different things are dry, so they've always got a dry mix. And let's see what he does. Just chilling. You don't want to go and inspect. Yes. See, with his tongue there, that's exactly how they actually read the temperatures. So they don't burn themselves in it. They'll lick the air and lick the rocks. So as I told you, they can't. Oh. Yeah, straight to the plants. I'm amazed you didn't go for the hawthorn.
So are all of these plants safe to eat, Andy?
Well, the grasses are grass.
They won't really eat.
They don't really, where the polka dot, your mint, all the others.
Speckworm, yeah.
The speckworm, this is a small leaf.
Would they eat this?
No, they're not. I've never seen them, but yes, it is safe. That and your spider and your snake plant and things like that.
They can eat snake plant, eh?
Well, no, we use them in the bioactives.
But they know not to eat them.
Well, if they do, it's nothing really serious, but it's safe for them,
Yes.
And the nice thing, you want some plants, well, this has got quite a bit, but normally you do a bounce test, especially with your snakes and animals like that. If it bounces back, it's good.
Okay. And tell me, you'll need a full spectrum lighting for these plants?
Yes, we're going to put in, I'm going to add in, oh yeah, we forgot about that, huh? The LED. Where did we move it to?
Which LED?
Oh, there we go.
You don't have a ballast.
I do.
Oh, you got a ballast.
I'll just get, that's the ballast here.
Okay, let me open it for you. So this is the new Dawn from Reptile Systems. What I like about their LEDs is it's not just for plant growth, but it's great for reptile vision as well. Whereas you get some just LEDs that are good for plant growth, but not great for the reptile vision.
Yeah.
And it's actually got it's very tiny, but the whole spectrum chart here.
The full spectrum, and online you can get it. They got it online, and well, there's a bit of a bigger one on the back as well.
Yeah.
That's bizarre.
Does your ballast work? Eh?
Yeah, because I use it to burn in. Oh wow, that's pretty nice.
What are you doing there?
It turns, so you can turn your ballast in the ballast.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Let's see.
Just troubleshoot. Try different. The plug definitely works, huh? Both of these do, huh?
Yeah.
That's clever, huh?
Yeah, so you can.
It's like a.
So you can put it like here, like, and beam it. Instead of beaming it straight down, you have it in a.
I'm not sure what the issue is, huh? Okay. So then maybe it's the bulb, eh?
Bulb, yeah. I have to send it back.
There's no sending it back.
Well,
They must send me another one.
yeah.
Yeah.
We have video proof.
Yeah, that's a faulty one, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately. Yeah.
Relax and turn it. There we go. Yeah. It's clipped. Huh.
And I'll
Oh, I unplugged it.
yeah. Yeah, so something is definitely not crossing there.
Yeah, that's why I was like, just try to, that's how I found, because, you know, I just wanted to move see if it was maybe the pin's not touching properly, but
Yeah,
I do like that. That's really nice.
that's very clever, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is cool. Yeah, so it goes like a 180, yeah?
Yeah.
It goes a 180. So like, yeah, I'll have to tell him that this doesn't work.
I'll let Dale know. Move that back. And pop that there. Hello, monkey. Hey? Hey, boy? You like that?
Got a nice pink on his head, eh?
I think that's from the light.
Oh,
That's from
oh
the
you're right, it's from the
Oh
light.
yeah, from that
I
one
was
there.
like, yes, it's a weird morph, eh?
Yeah, it's from the other light.
Yeah.
It's not him. Hey. But you are translucent, hey.
So that's what's nice is the checking. Yeah.
Jeez.
Even there it's lower, so that's the perfect position because he's not getting above.
Yeah.
Okay, there it's a little bit strong.
Strong.
Let's move it back a little bit this way.
But remember, that's right here.
Yeah.
where he's not really going to be.
You're right, he's over there. So
they're going to be basking on
so
there.
those are good. Those are good readings.
Yeah,
those are all very good readings. Perfect.
definitely want to get something for him to climb on. Them to climb on.
Yes.
Because I'm going to be putting the babies in it.
In the tank, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the babies. I'm gonna put my babies in the babies so they can go into it, and yeah, I'll definitely add in a few more things. But yeah, I just want the soil and the plants to settle first before I'll actually put the babies in and their bowls. But yeah, thank you very much, Stephen.
Yeah, cage done. Looks very good, Andy, I must say.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Just want to add in a few things, as I say, but we want the sand and everything, the cleanup crew and the plants to settle before we do. It's always good with a bioactive enclosure to let everything settle for about 2-3 weeks before we add them, put in an animal, and that always best, you know. And then the soil can also bake. So put your lights on as you would normally, especially, well, you don't have to put the UV lights on, but put your grow light and your basking light, and so I can bake the soil so it's not that loose on top.
Yeah.
And eventually you want, basically, I like having a third, I have my water levels to about here. Actually, well, you can see here the different levels, so that there is, as you can see, is dry, and then underneath is slightly moist.
Would you put leaf litter with the bearded dragons or not?
Yes, that's what I have forgotten. Thank you. There. I like using oak leaves. I will add in.
That's from Quercus palustris. I know those oaks very well. And I've seen some bearded people, they just use sand. Andy, what do you say about that?
You know, it all depends, you know, the sand, you know, if it's your Australian outback sand,
yeah,
then yes, or your Namibian, but like the play sand and things like that, and especially like the one sand we don't use is your calcium sand.
Oh, okay.
Because they will eat that.
Yes.
And then they get impaction. That's the only thing. So when you're using just sand, your lights and your diet, everything has to be spot on. Because all they're going to be eating that sand to find those nutrients that they're missing, those vitamins and minerals and everything. That's why they're eating it, because they're not getting it through their diet, through the insects and the multivitamins and things. So that's why it's always good, you know, quality products is always the best, you know, using well-known multivitamins and calciums. And also you've got to also be very careful on the calciums you are using, you know, depending on your lighting, because as I mentioned, this is a D3 lamp, so it will naturally produce D3 as well. So we don't want to poison them with too much D3.
Yeah, of course, you don't want to overdose.
So like with your Reptile Systems, the packets would be the easiest, I think. Yeah, well, you do get the as you see, it's just straight calcium. They don't have your D3, where in the multivitamin, that actually has your D3. It's got bee pollen, Oh, this stuff's amazing. Well, all their products in the insect food. And the nice thing is they actually got a chemical, well, seaweed in this that is actually more expensive per ounce than gold. And you can't believe the difference it actually makes.
Temperatures now. Yeah, so that's 34. So what's the ideal basking spot for beardies?
I want it at 43 degrees.
Yeah.
Or, well, actually, like with your power density, of course, is 350 watts per square meter.
But not everybody has a power density meter.
Yeah, they're super expensive. But with Thomas Griffin, we've got the report from his lamp reports and everything that we're using, that he's done nice graphs. So we can also basically easily work out what basking light you will actually need.
Yes.
Just from his graphs, you know. So especially for us people out in South Africa, things like that is super expensive. Even the lighting, but you know, we do it because we love our animals. You know, we want to provide them with the best, you know, and make them thrive.
Yeah.
So yeah, he should be good, but you can see he likes it hot. He wants it 43, 45 degrees actually.
Oh, okay.
He's but yeah, you know him. And he's my show off. He loves the hot weather. He really does. He thrives in it. Come boyki. Yep. Oh. Yes. You want to show off, eh? Yes. My boy. Want to come up.
Okay, we done, Andy?
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Thank you, Steve.
I'm going to tell them that this doesn't... Also, one of the zone 4s I got, yeah, this also...
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the one... Because I tested my bolt before I send them out.
Yeah.
So the one zone 4 is also a bit faulty. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, good.
Yeah. But they're guaranteed, so that's a nice thing. You know? Where a lot of these guys don't guarantee the products.